Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing you update what's going on at the garage. So, 1963 Ford Thunderbird, we are doing the front brakes. Yes, the front brakes. You can see we already have the new wheel cylinder on, and on these cars, it's just easier to take the backing plates right off of the front axle, change out your wheel cylinders, and put the backing plates back on. It's just a much easier job doing it that way than it is to try and get everything off with the spindle right in the way, the steering knuckle right in the way of the bolts, everything that's back there. So what I also wanted to show you is these are your wheel cylinders. And one of the things that I tell people all the time is after a few years, even though these look like they're perfectly fine on the outside, yes, we got a little brake fluid on it, but look at how nice and clean they are on the outside. Well, it's not the outside that's the problem. It's what's inside that's the problem. And now what I'm going to do is show you that is what was on the inside of this wheel cylinder. Now, the gentleman who owns the car says, but I hardly ever use it. They should be good. No, it doesn't work that way. See all of that grime and gunk in there? That is all water buildup. This is all the water that is inside this wheel cylinder. You got to remember, brake fluid, .3 brake fluid attracts water. And that is what happens when water and brake fluid sit together for a long time. Now, how this goes together is this spring goes in here like that. This seal goes on top of that spring, and then this piston goes on top of that, and it's all pressed into there. And there's another setup on the other side exactly the same. And these are pushed together like this and then pushed in. This is the seal. All of that dirt that is on the side of that seal is acting like sandpaper to the seal as it's going back and forth in the cylinder. So it is making this seal leak. And then when they start to leak, see all the gunk that's starting to seep out of the wheel cylinder from between the actual body and the seal and the piston. All that is coming from the inside. That's brake fluid that is starting to seep by from the inside of the wheel cylinder. And it is on both sides, and this is the bottom side. So it would sit in the car like this. That's how it sits in the car, and you can see where it's all building up on the inside. Now, what's going to happen sooner or later is this seal is going to give out, and it's just going to start pouring out brake fluid. And that is what has happened on this right rear, soaking the drum in brake fluid. So that is one of the things that happened. This also had a seal for the axle go bad, which also soaked it with gear oil from the differential. So we're changing all that. We're going to take all that out. That whole rear is going to come apart. We're going to put a new seal in there, new bearings, the whole 9 yards. Well, we'll check. I got new bearings. If I don't need them, I'll send them back. We'll check the old bearings. If they're good, we're just going to leave them, because a lot of times the older bearings are better, way better than some of the new stuff that we're getting from China. It's just, and I don't care who you get it from, it seems like it's all today made in China. Same thing we're doing with the front setup. We're taking the old bearings, we're just cleaning them. There are no burns in them, there's no burrs, there's nothing going wrong with them. We're just going to put them, we're going to clean them, repack them with grease, and put them right back in. We'll clean out the drums and everything, and just put the old bearings right back in it, because they are fine, they are perfect. Even after 70,000 miles, they are still good. So we're just going to leave them alone. Let them stay there. They're going to last another 70,000 miles as long as you keep packing them with grease. So there you go, guys. There's what's going on with the 63. I will keep you up to date as we go. Have fun. Okay, bye.